no matter how we try to dance around it, the reality of 300-400 years of slavery has fractured our community in many different ways. And I think that at the heart of this project was about bringing together our people in a space of solidarity to heal those wounds of fracturing. And how can we bring a sense of unity to the global majority within our community?
What's the message of mindfulness that's going out there? Who is welcome to come? Who are the teachers in the room? So it felt like this needed to be addressed. Dealing with people's identities and acceptance feels really important. A sense of belonging feels important in the room. And there was an awareness that was growing that not everyone feels that sense of belonging. Whilst their bodies are welcome, maybe part of their journeys perhaps isn't.
So there was a part of this that was about looking at the external systemic issues and thinking, okay, how can we move forward together to address those systemic issues and deal with the daily grind of discrimination, microaggression, but not in an antagonistic way, in a way that was rooted and grounded in a sense of love for humanity and the community. So my name's Dean Francis. I'm a co-founder of the Urban Mindfulness Foundation and the Mindfulness-Based Inclusion Training program that we've co-created, really about for the outreach or in-reach to the Black and people of colour community with something that really resonates with them.
My name is Aisha Francis. I'm one of the co-founders of the Urban Mindfulness Foundation, based in Newham, East London.
Mindfulness is an element of the program, and it allows a sense of groundedness. I think it cultivates a sense of being able to see the psychological processes of perhaps where we get trapped. But at the heart of this, it's about creating courageous, critical thinkers, grounded in compassion and purpose.
For me, this project is really about bringing mindfulness practice into real life and really meeting people where they are. The real sense of inclusion is really about, understanding or asking the questions, where is our mindfulness practice maybe taking us? What are we including in our mindfulness practice? So part of that would be, has certainly been motivated by this idea of JEDI, justice, equity, diversity and inclusion. One of the biggest issues, I believe, for mindfulness practice, certainly within the Black and people of colour community, especially here in the UK, from my own lived experience and also for others, is the importance of psychological safety. Often participants are invited into a space, we want to diversify mindfulness. That's been recognised more recently, but it's how that's done. So 3 key points for me, certainly within MBIT training, is cultural awareness, social awareness, as well as emotional awareness.
One of the fundamental things that have come out of this is by blending Western concepts and philosophy with African concepts and philosophy, there is a real sense of upskilling and providing the narrative and the language for people to explain their lived experience and what it is to be a person of colour in a Western culture. So initially we're like, anyone just come in and just let's, have a real sense of oneness, which is important to do. But I realized that then kind of bypassed the real lived struggle that Black and people of colour face. I think very early on after our teacher training, and I had this idea of I'm a mindfulness teacher, what happened was I went into autopilot. So I had the curriculum, I learnt the curriculum, I understood the curriculum, and I just delivered the curriculum. And that missed authenticity. So I thought, no more assimilation, no more acculturation, no more perpetuation. This is about authenticity.
My name is Dr. Carlis Douglas. Mindfulness is not just about a particular religious background, but that actually those ideas and those practices actually appear in many other backgrounds. And so for me, it was useful because I'm from a Christian background, and it was really useful to be able to find where contemplation and centering prayer and things like that actually are present. So that's the way in which the course has actually influenced me personally.
Well, my name's Azaria Sanusi. In this course, it felt like the central thing was us turning up and being ourselves. And it was about using mindfulness to support us and to support our practice, our growth, our community building, as opposed to us being on the periphery, which is where we often experience ourselves. So I loved the fact that it was a course where I could just turn up and be myself. There were a few times that I remember I came and my hair wasn't even done. I was in bed and I could join from my bed, from my bedroom, and actually just feel alive and feel like I was having the best time and be so glad that I showed up and feel, that I could feel accepted just how I was. I'm 29 and I feel like this is probably one of the first times that I've experienced that.
My name is Lola Bloom. I would say the practices of urban mindfulness has helped me in my personal life deal with my own struggles with inequality and injustice. And I thought that's what led me and inspired me to look for a space like urban mindfulness in the first place.
My name is Teresa Joseph. Through the program, I understood I am because we are, which is Ubuntu. I am standing here because of the people in my past. Again, you're living in today and actually having full presence of what somebody else has put in place for you to stand here today, including you. Your contributions of what you did yesterday is what enables you to stand in today. Having an understanding of these concepts that we were shown helped me to be directional and instruct myself to be focused and think, you know what, if I was in a situation, I would remember where I've come from. I remember the wisdom in who I'm standing in today.
The diversity of mindfulness is its beauty.